Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Today we are going to be putting into our notebooks fractions beyond the whole. So go ahead and get your notebook out because that's what we will be completing today, as well as creating an anchor chart that I put on a separate sheet of paper, but you guys are going to go ahead and put that into your notebook. So we're just kind of going into a little bit more detail of what we did yesterday. And I know today I have on makeup, which is a little bit different from what you're usually used to seeing. But this week at school, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, but we're putting it into a week. And this week, the Spirit Week, is meaning that we get to dress up, we get to do a little bit of different fun things. So today our dress up day was dressed as your favorite Hispanic influencer or artist or singer, and so I dressed as Selena. My hair kind of fell a little bit, but that's okay. So that's why you see me looking like this today. So research who it is if you don't know who she is. Beyond a hole. So remember that yesterday we talked about our cake boss, right? And we did our anchor chart and we were able to see how we count beyond the whole. Well, today we're just going to practice it a little bit more. And I forgot to put chapter 2 up here. Chapter 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to do just a couple of examples for our notebook. So let's go ahead, let's partition it into fourths. So this one, I'm just going to give a name. I'm going to say that Noah has 2 chocolate bars. Okay? So Noah has 2 chocolate bars. And I'm going to draw them. I'm going to just draw 2 rectangles right here. And we're going to partition them into eighths. Okay, so Noah ate, I'm just going to put N, Noah ate 13 eighths. And to represent that, we're going to shade in. Now, when I say 13 eighths, what do you think I mean? When I say 13 eighths. Denise, what do you think?
13 pieces of chocolate.
Yes, 13 pieces of the chocolate bars. Now, each part of the chocolate bar is an eighth. Why? Because there's 8 equal parts. So, Noah ate 13 eighths. Now, I want to shade in and represent that. So, how many equal parts do you think I'm going to shade in? Anybody? How many equal parts am I going to shade in? Franceli?
No, so we have to it's 8. Then we have to shade in one hole.
Well, right now we just need to count. There are 13. So let's go ahead. Let's shade in 13 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I ran out of space in this one. I'm going to go to my next one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the question we want to ask, or the question we want to know is, how much did he eat? How much chocolate did Noah eat? Let's look at our pieces. Let's see how much was eaten here. How much was eaten in this first bar? Franceli. One whole, or 8 out of 8. So I'm gonna put here 8 out of 8. And we're gonna hold on to that one whole. I'm gonna tell you when we're gonna do that. And he also ate how much out of the second one? How much did he eat out of the second one? 5 out of what? 5 out of how many?
8.
5 out of 8. Perfect. 5 out of 8. So that's the first way we would say it. How much did he eat? He ate 8 out of 8 and 5 out of 8. Now, here's our next question. What is another way to say it? I'm just going to put to say. So, Franceli told us earlier, one whole. So I'm going to put one, and in a parenthesis, I'm going to put whole, because usually we're not going to say whole for everything. So we're going to say 1 and 5/8. So let's start. I'm going to go down to this box right here. And I'm going to say that Denise has 3 pizzas. And I'm going to draw my 3 pizzas. And I want to partition these pizzas into fourths. So let's go ahead. Let's partition them into fourths. And then here I'm going to say that Denise ate 11/4. So what does that mean? That Denise ate 11/4? How do I represent that she ate 11/4? What do you think, Denise?
Shade them in.
How many am I going to shade in? 11 pieces. She ate 11/4. So I'm going to shade in 11 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now here's our question. How much did she eat? Okay, so how much did she eat? Let's answer this in fraction form. So in the first pizza, how much did she eat there?
A whole.
A whole or
Or a fourth.
just a fourth? Franceli, what do you think?
4
4
out of 4.
out of 4. Yes, Jonah, what did you need?
8.
You're breaking up. I didn't hear you. All right. In the second pizza, how much did she eat?
1
Franceli.
whole or 4 out of 4.
4 out of 4. Perfect. And then in the last pizza, how much was eaten?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Perfect. All right, I'm going to give you a second to All right, let's go ahead and let's answer the next question. What is another way to say this? So we said 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4, and 3 out of 4. Now, would I say one whole, or how would I say it, Violet? What do you think?
2 wholes.
Mm-hmm.
And one
And what?
2 wholes and 3.
Yes, so we could say 2 and 3/4. Beautiful. So remember, we could say 2 wholes, or we can just say 2. I'll put a parenthesis down here for whole. 2 wholes and 3/4, or we can just say it as 2 and 3/4. I'm going to make an anchor chart of what we have been doing. You guys are going to make it in your notebook, but I'm going to make it on a white paper, okay? But you guys just put it in your notebook on the next available page, but I'm going to do mine right here, okay? So it's going to be the same thing. And then after, when we're done, when we get off the call, you guys can color it. So let's go ahead and I am, I'll do this color. All right, so we're going to title it. So at the top of your page, you're going to title it, I can't tell the top from the bottom. Oh, here it goes. You're going to title it Whole Fractions. Let it turn. It's going really slow. Whole fractions. Yes, Emily. I can't hear you, baby.
I didn't finish writing the last question.
Oh, in our notebook? I'll upload it into Schoology. That way you can see it, okay? So right now, just go ahead and catch up with us here.
Miss Medina?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it with the marker. All right, and this time I'm gonna use, instead of Noah, I'm gonna use Jacob. So I'm gonna say Jacob has, what does Jacob have? What does Jacob have?
8 pumpkins.
2,
2 pumpkins.
we'll do 2 pies.
Can we do that? Can we do that in marker?
Let's have you do it in pencil first, and then you'll go back and trace it over with marker, okay? All right, so let me draw Jacob. I'm gonna draw Jacob with his curly hair. That way we know that it's Jacob. So let me do his.
I got a haircut, you know.
I know you got a haircut, but I like your curly hair, so I'm gonna draw your curly hair. I mean, I like your haircut right now too, but your curly hair lets me know that it's you. So here's Jacob with his curly hair. So there's Jacob. Let's see, he's in a blue shirt.
Can we draw that too?
Yeah, you can draw it too. And then we'll just put you in some black shorts, Jacob. All right, so Jacob has 2 pies. Let me draw these 2 pies. All right, so Jacob has 2 pies. Let me see.
Did I miss anything? Or did you just do that?
No, this is
Because I went to go use the restroom.
this is just what I did.
Oh, okay.
All right, so before I partition it, I want to tell you how much Jacob ate. So Jacob ate 15 eighths. If Jacob ate 15 eighths, what do you think that the cake, or the pie is partitioned into? If he ate 15 eighths, what do you think that the pie is partitioned into? Denise? Into eighths. Perfect. So let's partition these pies into eighths. All right, and if there were 15 eighths, how much do you think I'm shading in? How many equal parts? 15, perfect. So let's shade in 15. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here is one of our questions. much did he eat? Forgot to record that. So you know how in our notebooks we were saying 8 out of 8, you know, so-and-so out of so-and-so. So instead of writing it down here, we're actually going to write it up here under our pie. So looking at this first pie, how much was eaten?
1 whole.
Well, sorry, go for it.
8 out of 8.
8 out of 8. So I'm going to write 8 out of 8 right here. And what about the second pie? How much was eaten out of the second pie?
Seven out of 8.
7 out of 8. Perfect. So, how much did Jacob eat? Jacob ate. How much did he eat? Emily.
15 slices.
Well, he did eat 15 slices, but how do I say that with my fraction vocabulary? Franceli, what do you think?
15/8.
Yes, 15/8, but remember we said it 8 out of 8 and 7 out of 8, or we can also say it how?
7 out of 8.
Well, yes, 7 out of 8, but how do I say it together? So if we said 8 out of 8 here, what does that turn into? Giovanni. 1 whole. So Jacob ate 1 whole. And how much out of the other one? Franceli.
7/8.
And 7/8. Perfect. 1 whole and 7/8. Oh, I wrote it too small. I mean, too close together. 1 whole and 7/8. All right, and that is how we do fractions. Read fractions beyond a whole. I hope that you guys are really enjoying this because I sure am. I will see you all tomorrow.